Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It's good to see you. It's been a couple days. Now, we can go right into it because we're obviously seeing some negative movement here. We've had 4 weeks in a row of a red candle. It's not good news, right? Now, this week's candle is coming to an end, right? It's coming to an end soon. Like, we have 2 days left. So we'll see if this ends up being red. But boy, what a candle it was. Like, look at this thing. We definitely tried to break past this bull market support band, but we couldn't. And what do we know every time? What do we know that happens every time we try to break past the bull market support band and get rejected? We make a new lower low, right? We tried here, we made a new lower low. We tried it here, and we made a new lower low. And this support band is gonna. We've talked about this a few times. It's now including. It's not including all the data from like up here anymore. It's definitely starting to include this data. It's 20-week, right? There's a 20-week and 21-week moving average. So, how can we count this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. So we're counting this forward. So you can expect a lot more down here, right? This line's going to head further down. It's going to keep going down this way. That's wild because that means every time Bitcoin tries to break past that support band, it's going to come down. It's really absurd. So it's really going to have to find some momentum where it's like changed up before it can actually make some moves up. But that's a tough call. Right? And this is the 100-day moving average. This is the 50. Oh, sorry, it's the 50-week. That's 100-day. It bounced from that. It got rejected at the 100-day. Then it got rejected I think it was yesterday or today from the bull market support band. Boy, this is rough. Right? This is rough. It's not positive news. Let's put it that way. Right? If we break below this, the 100-week moving average, expect bad news, right? Expect bad news. Now, the 100-week is taking up a lot of information, right? It's probably going back to here somewhere. What is it? 4 weeks? Yeah. So, it's taking a lot of information, actually. It's taking a lot. So we're going to see this thing continue to climb. But normally what we see is when you get these two things kind of in like this zone here, like you got the 50-week here, the purple, and you see the 100-week in the blue, these things are going to cause a pincer motion sort of thing like this, right? And at some point in the future, it looks like mid-July, they're going to cross. Now, I'm obviously estimating, but you get the idea. The general trajectory of this, of the 50-week is this, general trajectory of the 100 is this, if Bitcoin continues to go sideways. The problem is that when this happens, Bitcoin's going to bounce up and down between here and make a decision, either go down or go up. My penny is that it's going to go down, right? And that's not good. Like we're very close to the 50-week now. Like if we make a big move down, it's not even a big move. Wow, 5% down. That's like $2,500, which is nothing, right? We just went up and down $2,500. That's absurd. So like this is not a lot of money, right? This is, oh boy, that's not even much. Yeah, that's what we did today. So if we go another 2,500 down, we close below the 100, and then we go down to the 200-week moving average, which is where all the stuff ends when you close below the 50-week moving average. You can basically dance around all you want, but you end up closing below the 100 and then eventually closing at the 200-week moving average, maybe a wick to the 300-week moving average, but a quick wick, and then you try to come back up. And that's what it seems to happen. I'm not sure. But this is what I see every time. Right? This is what I see every single time. There's never been a time where that doesn't happen. Right? Anytime we close below the 50, we go test the 100. Anytime we close below the 100 week, we go test the 200 every single time. Right? Every single time. There hasn't been a single instance where we close below the 100 week and we haven't tested the 200. The 50-week, there is an anomaly here, right? We had one close right here below the 50-week, but we rallied above, then we came down to the 200-week. So it's not directly correlated, but every single time We've closed below the 50 week. We've also tested the 200 week. Right. So this is not great news if you're like a big bull or you have a whole bunch of money in the markets. Not great news for you. I would say stay in stablecoin and wait. Wait for this to occur. Wait for this to wrap up. It's unusual, right? It's strange territory. We don't really know where we're going. It does seem like we're riding the 100 week a little bit, but I'm not sure. We're going to see this point come together and we'll see what happens. I think this is it for today. Let's chat again tomorrow. Talk to you guys soon.